a plumber at one stage.
A plumber?
Yeah.
You could have been a plumber, found me a tradie boyfriend, Rachel. You could have had a tradie boyfriend.
Are you trying to say this is my fault right now?
Yeah. Hello friends and welcome back to another video. Rachel and I pretty much spent the last hour, maybe 2 hours lying on my bed watching TikTok, and then we decided we wanted to have pizza for dinner, and then we were just in a mood. We were just like talking and being pretty stupid, and we were like, you know what, let's just do a mukbang, let's just sit down, eat food, chat, hang out. So that's exactly what this video is. Welcome, I hope you enjoy. I asked for questions on my Instagram.
We got pizza.
We got pizza. Thank you, Pizza Hut and garlic bread, and I got cheesy spud bites. I feel like that makes them sound awful. I definitely licked one and put it back in the box. Quite good. The cheese tastes like fake cheese and I kind of love it. What made Rachel like coffee after always disliking it?
You. I didn't know you could have chocolate in your coffee.
Coffee is just dirty water.
But with chocolate.
So far, most of the questions I'm seeing are asking what I'm gonna do once Rachel gets married and moves out. So our plan is for me to stay in this house. I don't really have any reason to leave. I really like this house. There's just no reason to leave. So I will be having a housemate moving in with me whenever you leave, and that's the plan. Not really dramatic, bit sad, but bit happy at the same time. Has the comparisons of your content ever caused a bit of friction within your friendship?
In my opinion, it has never caused a friction in our friendship, but I really dislike being compared. Like, that's something that really...
To anyone?
Well, just like specifically to you. If I were to get compared to anyone, it would probably be you, because we like live together, we're best friends, we film a lot together, like I get it, but it's just like not really fair. And I hate it because I get constantly compared to Georgia. We're just different. Like, we're not the same person. And so like there will be some times where I totally agree, my content is not as good as George's, or vice versa, or you know, George is killing it in one area and I'm not, and like I get it. It's not even like they're lying, but I just like, it's not necessary.
But like, yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
Literally, what is the point?
Like, I'm not angry at you for that.
It hasn't caused friction in our friendship.
No.
But it definitely is frustrating.
It's really hard.
It's almost like we're like twin sisters and people are like comparing us, or like siblings and like your parents comparing you to your siblings. Like, it makes you feel awful. So like, what's the point?
And we're not trying to be the same person.
No, but we're fine. Have you found a tradie yet, Georgia? Ooh, which house has been your favorite to live in so far? I was actually talking to my brother in the car today. I was just saying how I literally can't comprehend in my head that we lived in the last house for 6 months. Like, it feels like it didn't happen, it didn't exist. And I was looking through my photos and I was like, that was really like 6 months of my life in that house. I don't know why I can't comprehend it.
I think the only reason I can comprehend it is because I had some like major life things happen there.
Yeah.
I love all of the houses that we have lived in for different reasons. So I think I love the squad house because of the squad, like because of who we lived with. It was so fun. I wish that I knew that I was in the good old days when I was in the good old days. The last house that we lived in before this one, I thought it was so beautiful. And I loved the kitchen.
But I hated how hot it was.
Yeah, it was really hot.
I hated
And we were
bugs.
only there in summer.
There was no screens on the windows. The mango tree in our driveway.
It didn't feel as safe because there wasn't a lot of security.
The bin chickens over the back bench.
But I also love this house. This is not pretty. Like, as in, it's very basic. Like, it's just white walls and like brown carpet. Like, there's nothing special about it.
But it's literally perfect.
But it's so convenient.
I love it.
Like, we each have a bathroom. There is so much space. Like, our last house was a lot smaller. And honestly, it was so fine for 2 people. But having the amount of space we do now, it doesn't feel like we're ever on top of each other or in each other's way. We can really have our own space.
We can really have like a whole level of the house to ourselves. So
having an upstairs and a downstairs really changes things. It's just a good location too.
Yeah, we don't have a fave. We like them all. There are so many questions about friends living together, and like someone just said, have you found living together has put a strain on your friendship or made it stronger? Because I feel like, especially when we moved out, we were like pretty young. We were moving in with 2 of our other friends, and literally like every adult that I came into contact with was like, that is stupid, don't do that. Live at home, save money, buy a house when you're married.
Just Christian things.
Moving in with friends is not a way to fix friendships, but if you already have good solid friendship with good solid people, it's only really gonna make it better.
As long as you're all completely financially stable, as long as you all have separate friends and separate hobbies and you're not like living each other's lives. I would also say the more you share, the more there will be to argue about.
The only things we really shared was like washing detergent. We just took turns, and that was literally it. Everything else was just ours. Like, I feel like living with our friends Izzy and Skye turned them from friends into like family. But like, obviously every person's friendship and living situation is going to be so different, so like we can't tell you to like do it or not do it, but from our personal experience, it has been super good. Can Rach please set you up a dating profile?
I don't think that'd be any good. Guys, you have to remember that I literally am getting married to the guy that I dated when I was 16. So I'm really, I don't have any experience apart from that.
No advice for me.
I have no advice.
Help. Useless.
Liam was literally a fluke. I'm not gonna be helpful. I'm literally 5. Me flirting.
How to deal with fear being on screen as a YouTuber. Well, even you were saying someone was asking you if you like tell people at work or like just in your normal everyday life that you have a YouTube channel, and we both don't. Not because we're not proud, but it's also just like a weird thing. Even though it is much more common now than it used to be. Obviously we share so much of our lives online. If we just meet them and then they go home and look us up on YouTube, they get to know so much information about us. And it's almost like they have the upper hand because they like know so much and then we don't know anything. It's just like a little, like a weird dynamic. But even just the fear of being on the screen, I genuinely, it sounds so stupid and like I'm so grateful for like the views and subscribers that I have, but I genuinely try to like not look at the views and not think about how many people that is, because it is actually crazy. Like I could not get up in front of 20,000 people and like talk about things, and I feel like I'm pretty open online too. Like I'm not just like talking about like surface level stuff all the time, but I honestly just try not to think about it which I don't know if that's like the right approach I should be taking. What's your favorite thing about being an influencer?
My influencer friends, some of our like best friends we met through the internet. I think maybe even almost all of my friends that I've made since leaving high school have been because of the internet.
I don't know how you make adult friends without having a YouTube channel.
Apart from church, and also just it being a creative outlet, I think I just love.
I think I just feel like I have so many friends on the internet, like a little tiny community, and I just love it. Like you guys are so nice, so kind. I love it. Love chatting, love hanging out.
What did you want to be when you were little, when you grew up?
I literally don't remember. I've never wanted to be anything.
I wanted to be a plumber at one stage.
A plumber?
Yeah.
I love that for you. You could have been a plumber, found me a tradie boyfriend, Rachel. You could have had a tradie boyfriend.
You try and say this is my fault right now.
Yeah.
How do you find happiness with spending time alone? Scrapbooking.
No.
I really think that's the answer.
Scrapbooking. Yes. Good
just find a
correction.
hobby that you love.
Yeah.
I love being by myself.
Me too. I used to hate going anywhere alone, but I ended up just having to like force myself to do it and just live my life because I literally was too scared to do anything. And now you feel like you have to remember to start where you are, not where you want to be. So like I feel like I have so many messages, especially when I like go to the beach on my own or do something on my own, and so many people are like, how are you doing that, blah blah blah. But like I didn't start just like going to the beach all day on my own and loving it. I started going to the beach for like the sunrise and then driving home and hating every minute of it because I was so alone and I was so in my head. Practice makes perfect for literally everything. But I also think about spending time on your own. I feel like it was super hard and scary at the start because I like didn't love myself, which sounds literally so stupid, I know.
I don't think so.
But like I wasn't enjoying my time because I was like unhappy with like myself and what I was doing, and I just felt like it was a waste of time, and I was just like telling myself all of these negative things. So once you start like being comfortable with yourself, it makes everything so much easier. And there's no specific way to do that. Like it's really just a very long process, and it's gonna be different for everyone. But just being comfortable with yourself, and then it just makes doing little things like that a little bit easier. Like being best friends with yourself is literally the best thing ever. And I feel like because I've like been single for so long, I've literally just been forced to like be best friends with myself, and I love it. I think it's so great, and I think because of that, whenever I do find anyone, it'll make that process a lot easier because like I know who I am, I know what I want, and I've had all this time on my own to like grow as myself, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's a good question. Who is more likely to push the other person out of their comfort zone?
I would agree with that.
You push me. Maybe that's something people don't actually know about me, is like I'm actually really in my head. I'm really bad at getting out of my comfort zone.
I'm shy.
I'm very shy. But if you know me, I'm like literally insane. But yeah,
but like online you see like the best version of ourselves, and like,
or even just like how I would be with my friends.
Yeah, because we're comfortable and we're at home and we're alone.
So yeah, Georgia definitely pushes me.
I got you.
How do you guys find the motivation to wake up so early? Discipline.
My smart light bulbs. I don't find the motivation, if I'm quite honest. You just do it.
How did you work out what you wanted to do with your life?
I don't.
No. Even like what I'm doing now, I like love it, but I didn't know that I would like it until I started it. And I don't even know if this is a forever thing either. I think we need to get out of our heads the idea that you have to do one thing for your whole life.
I was literally just thinking about this the other day, about how we're only 22. I'm loving the older and older that we get because we're finally realizing that everyone is doing such completely different things. And I feel like when we were younger, it was just you go to uni, you graduate, you get a full-time job, and you do that job forever.
By
Whereas
house
now,
you
like,
buy
I
it,
don't
you
even
have
know,
kids.
like, I know, like, a handful of people who have actually done that.
Yeah.
And the rest are either doing the
Truly.
complete opposite or doing something that they really, truly love that they, like, would never expected. Life is so complex. There's just not just one thing that's going to fit for everyone. Wish that I realized it sooner, but, like, I understand why, like, it's so clear now.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing it firsthand with the people you love.
I just don't think there's one path in my life, and I don't even think that God is like, you must do this exact thing and that is the only way that your life is going to work out. Like, God has a plan for you, yes, and he knows what you're going to do, but I don't think his plan is necessarily specifically one career or specifically meeting a person at this age. Like, he'll make whatever work. It's not about some magic number or some magic decision. It'll work out either way. How has life changed for you girls during the quarantine / over the last 6 months? Do you know what I feel like has changed most for me?
Tell me.
I feel like I've learned how to rest. If
Yeah,
I'm
I would
being completely
agree with
honest, I don't think I had a very healthy work-life balance. And I feel like now, if I want to chill, I'll chill. 3 tips for loving yourself.
I was actually just thinking that.
I think what you said before is really good about loving yourself where you're at, not where you think you should be.
Like, it's not like physical things you can do, really. It's just a complete mental battle, but almost like catching yourself when you're saying awful things to yourself.
Or thinking.
Straight away catch it and go, all right, why are you thinking that? Where'd that come from? Settle.
Let's reach the core issue here.
And then be nice to yourself. I feel like Whitney Simmons always posts on her story, like, you better be being kind to yourself. Is that the right word?
You need to treat yourself how you would treat your best friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you would not settle for your best friend to be treated badly, so why are you
treating yourself like that? I have a little whiteboard in my room that I have like little sayings on, so like if I need a reminder that week, I'll just write on my whiteboard, or I've written on my mirror saying you look really pretty today, just in like whiteboard marker. Just every time I look in the mirror and I like go to think something bad about myself, I'm like met with this word that says you look really pretty today, and I'm like, ah, yeah, you do.
like catch yourself out.
Yeah.
I think for me, a big thing is like, I am loved by others. The biggest thing that changed my mindset was love by God, and I know that not everyone will relate to that, and that's so fine, but like knowing that you are unconditionally loved by someone else just really changed my mindset on things. And like how sad would someone be to see like how you talk to yourself? I always get like hit by those ones on like TikTok or whatever where it's like, when you're 70, you're not gonna look back and think, oh yeah, my arms were really big.
My favorite is, you're gonna die and no one's gonna remember you, so just do it. I tell myself that, I think, once a day.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, oh, should I really wear like little shorts and like this crop top? You're gonna die and no one's gonna remember what you wore, just do it. I don't know, I sound so brutal, but like literally, who's gonna go home and like think about what you were wearing or what you looked like? They're gonna think about how you treated them and how you made them feel.
Or like, if they do think about it, they are not people you
yeah,
should
that is
surround
their
yourself
problem.
with.
Even us getting like hate online.
Yeah.
Obviously, it hurts.
Yep.
But we just have to continuously remind ourselves that it's not about us and just accept it. Okay, delete it.
I just don't understand hate comments. I
don't either.
physically can't comprehend.
So like, if we were filming videos on plants and our whole channel was based on plants and someone gave us a hate comment on how we were looking after our plants, no problem, it's about the plants.
Yeah.
But we vlog our life.
Yeah.
Like, every video on my channel is a vlog pretty much of my life. I get people saying your vlogs are repetitive.
So is your life.
That's because it's my life. I'm not changing my life so that my vlog can be a little bit better for you to watch while you live your repetitive life. You're literally sitting back watching my life on a computer screen critiquing it.
I just don't get it, because if you don't like it,
don't watch it.
Like, you don't have to.
I'm getting heated.
You could
It
click
frustrates me
out
so
of this
much.
video at any point. You could be like, not vibing with this, I'm gonna go, and we wouldn't be offended. We wouldn't even know. Ugh, I could.
Go off. Don't go off.
Just like ones where they're like, did you see the way that Rachel looked at Georgia at 9 minutes and 42 seconds? You could tell that they're in a fight.
They're definitely not friends at the moment.
Sorry, I didn't even know I thought that. Since when? There is so much more to people than you will know, and please don't assume that their life is exactly what you see, because they could really be going to hell and back behind the
And
scenes.
you would never know.
And you're telling things that are really tearing them down. The amount of times I have been this close to deleting my YouTube channel.
Literally, I was just about to say that. We've been so blessed with this platform and just like everything we've been given. But there are so many times where you're just like, you know what? I'll just delete it all right now. Sometimes it's too much.
I read somewhere that there was this really big influencer, I don't even remember who she was, but like someone with millions of followers, and she doesn't even read her comment section because
honestly,
it can be so harmful to your mental health. I can understand why people don't read their comment section, but then people get offended when you don't read it.
Literally, I got a comment the other week. I was like so proud of myself because I got 2 videos up in a week, and I had like the busiest week I'm like working. And then I got a comment on my vlog being like, wow, Georgia has 30,000 subscribers and she doesn't reply to comments. Like she thinks she's so big. How does she not have time? And I was like, I spent hours making this video. It hurts so bad.
Literally feels like someone's just like stabbing
You in the heart. But in saying this, there are so many positives and so many nice people. Like the nice comments always outweigh the bad. But like it really just blows my mind. And I wish that people would just like stop and like think before they.
And it's really sad because the people who are watching this right now are probably the ones who leave all the nice comments.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're probably not the ones who need to hear it.
Literally.
We are so grateful to have this platform.
Yeah.
I never want it to seem like we don't enjoy what we do because we really could stop at any point if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
Like no one's making us be here. No one's making us film all these videos. Like we have other ways to earn money.
But with everything there's good and bad.
Yeah.
How did we get on to talk about this?
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh, loving yourself.
Oh.
Love yourself, don't hate on others.
Please.
That's what I have to say. Thank you for listening to our TED Talk.
Oh, if you could live the life of the other person, what would your day look like? What would I do? I did lift 130 kilos! I would make a freaking bomb-ass coffee.
Oh!
I would.
Oh!
I would lift a lot of weight. I would wear all my Gymshark, hashtag Gymshark ambassador. I'd not look at the prices every time I bought something. I think that's admirable. Get my brothers to do a lot of things for me.
Oh! If I was you, I would sleep in. And then I'd come into George's room and hang out with Georgia all day.
You just love yourself that much, do you?
Yeah, I love you hanging out with me. So yeah. Okay, so I would sleep in. I like your morning routine. I'd wake up, shower, make a coffee, make an average coffee. I'd go to your parents' house and pet the dog. Yeah. Because I don't have that. And then I'd go on a date. Thank you to everyone who asked us questions on my Instagram. My Instagram is always linked down below if you wanted to come on over, hang out. I'm so tired.
Our brains actually switch off past 7 p.m. I think.
Literally. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having dinner with me.
Thanks for having me.
Rachel's channel will be linked down below as well if you don't know who she is, but I'm assuming that you do. Hope you guys are doing well. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Bye.